Hello guys, it's me, Nikki. Hi, welcome to the Beauty Bay channel. You guys have been supporting the Nikki Tutorials X Beauty Bay Pressed Pigment Palette like crazy. Like seriously, I cannot believe how many people are rooting for us, are supporting us, and truly coming through. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. I can't thank you enough. And since a lot of you guys now own the palette, and by the way, if you don't own the palette, this baby right here is back in stock. So if you didn't get your hands on it yet, now is the time. Go ahead and grab it. Go ahead and snatch it. No, snatch is not the word for the UK, huh? So over on Beauty Bay's Instagram page, we asked you guys what kind of look you wanted to see using this palette. The 5 looks that got selected are Rainbow Fantasy, a full look using the dark side of the palette only, Colorful Goth, a full shimmer look, and a look inspired by Ill, so mostly using the color Ill. And ooh, do you know what I'm in the mood for today? Let's go for Colorful Goth. Let's really play with the colorful shades of this palette to give it that colorful feel, but also let's make it grungy and gothy, and ooh, I can sense a black lip coming. I'm excited. So without any further ado, let's go. All right, Beauty Bay fam, so this is the eye look we'll be creating today. I am obsessed, and just wait until you see the blush and the highlighter and the black lipstick. It's gonna be iconic. But first, before we get started, let's add our base. The first color we're gonna go in with is Blend and Snap, and we're gonna define the inner portion of the crease, blending onto the bridge of the nose. So starting off right here on the inner portion of that crease, and then we're really gonna add that drama here by flicking it all the way down onto the sides to the bridge of the nose. All the way down here. Oh, drama! And then we're gonna blend and buff that upwards into the actual front of the brow and make it nice and smoky. And still using Blend and Snap, I'm just gonna make my way through the crease to about half of it. And as you go, you want to make sure you keep blending all those edges by using soft circular motions. Then I'm gonna dip into Vla, that gorgeous bright ass yellow. And this is going right here on that outer portion of the crease. We're gonna place it there first. And as you blend it with Blend and Snap, a orange color is just gonna magically appear, and we're gonna intensify that later on using Redemption, but first just let's get Vla on. And then I'm actually gonna wing Vla all the way out towards my temples, because we want drama mama. So we take that color and we drag it all the way here. Boom. Taking a bit of the bright orange Redemption and blending in between the two just to make it even more perfect. Look at that. Makeup is so fun, I love it. Now it's time to cut the crease, and we're gonna use a brush to sort of like stamp on the shape of the crease, but the most important feature is that inner portion here. You wanna create a nice, fierce point to create a new inner corner. So I start off by stamping the brush on the inside of my crease. Boom, stamp, stamp, stamp. From here, you're gonna pull it down, but in the motion of a point. As for the rest of the cut crease, I'm just gonna sort of like continue to about like halfway in, and then I'm just gonna let it fade out. So to about here is where I want that definition, and then we're just gonna pat that base onto the lid and fade it out. Dipping into my favorite, Pride. Pride is covering that entire beautiful cut crease on the lid. Oh, this color will never get old. It is so good. Please comment down below what your favorite color is out of this entire palette. Mine, by far, Pride. It's just, oh, it hits every time. Then on that sort of like bare outer corner here, I'm just taking Vla, and we're really gonna concentrate it here and blend it onto that outer corner slash the lid to make it nice and bright. I don't know, something in my mind is just like really, really liking this, how usually there's a really dark color on this portion of the eye, yet now it's super bright and sort of lighter. Take a tiny bit of Redemption to blend that in to make that gradient even better. Ooh, that color is so fierce. I'm dipping into Ivy to just light up that inner corner even more. And I saw someone use a cotton bud to apply Ivy, and it totally rocked my world. And I was like, okay, I'm stealing that. I'm gonna do that too. It's just so magical. It just really applies it like bam! All right, time to make this even more unique and beautiful. I'm dipping my brush into Slasher, and we're carving out that new inner corner and making it dramatic. So I just take an angled brush and start carving out the new shape on the bottom first, and then you gotta connect it to the top. I know this is very scary to do at first, but you just gotta follow along with that cut crease shape you created before, and that will make it a lot easier. Now it is time to softly start buffing that harsh line into the pink. And I mean, you can always go back in with your pink if you want to redefine and force that back in. And keep doing that until you love the blend. Oh, we're getting there, people. Until you love the blend. We are quite literally blending and snapping. I am quickly now going to use a white liquid liner to really pull in that contrast. Time to do the lower lash line. I'm picking up more Slasher and I'm continuing gothening up that lower lash line. Getting it on there. And once I reach like the outer third, I'm picking up Blend and Snap. And that is going on the far outer corner. Right here. We're not gonna like go along with the yellow. It kind of just stops at the end of the eye. And now to give it that perfect finishing touch, I'm taking a really small blending brush and Blend and Snap. And that is going underneath the eye, underneath Slash, and it will give you this like sort of hazy, smoky, gothy feel. I mean, I'm sure I'm not the only one, but like makeup really gets me in that mood. It makes me feel creative. It makes me feel like I'm in charge. Makeup really is that girl. Now this is where it gets extra, extra fun. I'm picking up a little bit of black again. We're taking that color and we're blending it onto the temple. Sort of like a temple blush. And we're mixing it onto sort of almost where we would highlight. I'm even picking up a tiny bit of Redemption to go right here for more of a blushy, sort of hazy feel. But when I think of colorful goth, I just see like clouds of color, but then still having that fierceness and sharpness on the inside. So I'm just creating a cloud of color. What's really gonna tie this look together is a good pair of lashes. So let me just apply my lashes real quick and then let's move on to cheeks. Okay, now it's time for blush. Now, if you have the palette or if you're ordering the palette after watching this video, I want you to be aware that Zomer is the prettiest blush on planet Earth. But today I want it to be a bit more extreme. So I am mixing Redemption and Blend and Snap. And this is going pretty high up on the cheeks as a very blushy moment. This is like Zomer on steroids, pretty much. Pretty much where you would normally highlight is where you want to apply the blush right now. Then I'm applying just a bit of Blend and Snap to the tip of my nose for a nice sort of e-girl moment, as well as my chin. Then now let's go in with our glow right here, more towards the front of the cheek. We're sort of leaving this alone because I want all the color to have impact there, but the glow can shine up front. Then of course, tip of the nose, just a little button, and then my favorite part to highlight right here on the bridge of the nose. Oh, it always just ties the entire look together. And now let's add the black lip. And then somehow a black veil is added and a headpiece, and this is where my creativity takes me. Sometimes I just sit down in my studio and literally let me get guided through by the brushes and sort of like my creativity. And this is where I ended up today. I guess we could call this like a romantic goth wedding type of look, a colorful romantic goth type of vibe. I love this look and I hope you do too. Don't forget that the palette that I created in collaboration with Beauty Bay is still in stock, so if you want to get your hands on it, now is the time. There's a link down below that will take you to the page to shop. I want to thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to the Beauty Bay channel, and hopefully I will see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye. like the haunting of Bly Manor.